protesting in LA, the government sicking our troops that are supposed to protect us on us. It didn't have to be this way. It really didn't have to be this way. We could have voted for someone who would have made our country better, who would have protected our rights, who would have been so much better. Anyway, let's watch what our former vice president, should have been our president, had to say about what he would do if you voted for him and he became elected.
He said he will target and punish those who disagree with him or refuse to bend to his will. He calls these Americans the enemy within and says that he would use the American military to go after American citizens. Journalists whose stories he doesn't like. Nonpartisan election officials who refuse to cheat by finding a few extra votes for him. Judges who insist on following the law instead of following him.
Let's not buy this narrative that they're trying to feed us about what's going on in LA with the protesting of ICE. For the most part, everyone was peaceful, and these people have come in blazing. You know what I'm talking about, what's blazing. And throwing tear gas and hurting people, snatched up U.S. citizens. People are in hospitals now because of the attacks from the authorities. Let's watch this video of a gentleman who has a firsthand witness account. He was in his car when they started throwing the tear gas, and he'll tell you exactly what happened.
We were at a stoplight on the other side of Paramount, right? Over there in Alondra. And out of nowhere, in the stop, immigration agents, ICE, all that came, you know, they came dressed up in all their military gear, and they stopped traffic. When they stopped traffic, we started noticing, and I told my girl, that's immigration right there. What they started doing was they went in front of a business, a negocio, and they started raiding. They started bringing people out in vans. Once they started doing that, that's when everybody knew, you know, what was going on. And everybody was there in the traffic jam. Everybody, right? You're stuck in your car, in your vehicle. When they saw us looking at them doing all that, that's when they started throwing tear gas. Everybody was still in their vehicles. As soon as one of the tear guns,
you said there was, who was behind you?
Behind us, there was a woman
Terrible.
and her young daughter. She was around 13. I kept in touch with them, and as we speak, she's in the hospital. Because the tear gas bombed hit her right in the face. They were right behind us, taking notice that we're not there to protest. We were stuck at the light, right? But we're witnessing everything happening right in front of our eyes. The tear gas explodes. They come out crying out of their vehicle, and they can't breathe. They're literally on the ground, right? I have the video. I have the footage, right?
And so what do you and your girlfriend do at that point?
We get off, and we see everybody else getting off to record. Peacefully, we do not throw anything at them. We're not yelling at them. We're just recording what's going on because people deserve to know the truth. This is why you guys are here. This is because, you know, these things need to be documented. This is what they wanted. They wanted people to riot. They wanted people to start fireworks. They wanted people to start burning out. Why? Because this is the effect. So they can make us look bad. So they can make us seem that we're the ones causing this, that we started it. We didn't start this.
So you jump out of your car and you start recording. So what happens from there? Tell me what happens with your girlfriend.
As soon as we start recording, that's when they start pointing the tear gas guns, and they start shooting everything. Everything, everywhere. So we can't breathe. We can't see anything. She has her phone. One of the agents, I hear them go for the people with the phones. They went straight for my girlfriend. They ripped her out of my arms. They took her. They threw me. They threw me her phone. And I was like, where are you guys taking her? She's born here. Just like me, I'm a proud American.
President who's moving this country rapidly into authoritarianism. He is suing media who criticizes him. He is going after law firms who have clients who were against him. He's going after universities that teach courses that he doesn't like. He's threatening to impeach judges who rule against him, and he's usurping the powers of the United States Congress. This guy wants all of the power. He does not believe in the Constitution. He does not believe in the rule of law. My understanding is that the governor of California, the mayor of the city of Los Angeles, did not request the National Guard. But he thinks he has a right to do anything he wants. And I would say that to a large degree, the future of this country rests with a small number of Republicans in the House and Senate who know better, who do know what the Constitution is about.
If you're in the military and you are worried about the direction that this administration is taking our country, here are 3 things that you can do. Number 1, lay low and do what you're told until a certain point. Because if you get kicked out of the military, you're just going to be replaced by some dumbass loyalist. And trust me, if you feel like your ethics are being tested now, you're going to know when the right time to stand up and do something is. Number 2, talk to your buddies behind closed doors and ask them a lot of questions. One question could be, well, isn't the military supposed to protect civilians? Things like that. They can get people in your team, in your squad, thinking. You don't want to lecture them. You just want to ask them questions, okay? Man, do you guys really think that this is the right thing to do? Do you think that this is the direction that we want America to go? Don't you guys think that the military should remain apolitical? It seems kind of dangerous that it's not. Shit like that. And finally, number 3, if it gets too bad and you are given an order that is absolutely going to break your values and your ethics, normally I'd say reach out to your IG. But this administration has purged the IGs. You need to write down and document date and time, what happened, the order, everything. And you need to reach out to somebody with a platform that you trust. That could be a reporter. That can be an influencer that you trust. Be careful with that one, okay? And make sure that you ask for their Signal chat because they're going to have one. Look, I started this channel by driving and going and cold knocking and interviewing General Mattis. And he told me that the idea of America will be protected by good people in key positions that do the right thing when it counts. That is all I'm asking people to do. I'm not asking people to be a raging liberal leftist, right? I am just asking that people in the military do the right thing deep in your heart. And you know what that is. You're going to know what that is. Do the right thing when it counts. All right. You got this.
This is America, June 8th, 2025. Could have been better. Could have been better.
Hey, what happened to you, bro? They shot you in the head? You all right?
Oh, just was a few months ago. My, how things have changed. Our National Guard has been deployed against American citizens on American streets, our U.S. military. I just hope they remember their oath. You don't have to follow orders that are illegal. So you have masked men running around the country, snatching people off the streets. We don't know their identities. They don't give any identification. They're just grabbing people and disappearing them off the streets in America, 2025. And you have the audacity to now say that protesters can't wear masks. What? Does that make any sense to you? Insane. Let's listen to Aaron Parnas talk about this mask mandate or anti-mask mandate.
Right now, overnight, Donald Trump declared that he will not be allowing masks at protests any longer. Not sure what authority he has to say this, but this is what he put out on Truth Social at about 3 a.m. Great job by the National Guard in Los Angeles after 2 days of violence, clashes, and unrest. We have an incompetent governor and mayor who were, as usual, just look at how they handle the fires. Now they're very slow permitting disaster, unable to handle the task. These radical left protests by instigators and often paid troublemakers will not be tolerated. Also, from now on, masks will not be allowed to be worn at protests. He doesn't have the authority to just say you can't wear a mask at a protest. That is a First Amendment right. You have the right to express yourself in whatever way you want. If that includes wearing a mask, that includes wearing a mask. In addition, many folks were wearing masks because they were using tear gas and other chemical irritants. And also, it's kind of ironic. ICE agents are using masks when they're conducting deportation raids, but protesters can't. Spread the word. We'll have more throughout the day today. So.
Yeah, the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy of it all. Aaron Parnas is a lawyer, and he has studied the Constitution extensively. And again, it's our rights to express ourselves in assembly from the First Amendment. The son of Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn gave an epic speech at the protest in LA today, and I thought you should see it. So let's watch.
Feel tough with your assault rifles and your sticks? You should be standing here with us. You're on the wrong side of history. We know you got a job to do, but you took an oath to the Constitution, not to the fascists in the White House. Think about what you're doing now. Think about what this means. Coming into our community. Peaceful fucking community. People working their jobs. They send in men in military fatigues. Weapons of war into our communities. And you stand here and you allow it. I am sick and tired of it. You should be sick and tired of it. You think any of these people in the White House sending you these commands give a fuck about you? Not one of them do. They laugh at you. Our president laughs at you. He calls you fools. He said the people who died overseas in the military were chumps. That's who you're defending right now. Every last. Think about your place in history, ladies and gentlemen. Ask yourself when you wake up tomorrow. I don't know if you have kids. Ask yourself the future you want for your children. Is it this? You can answer me. Is it this? Do you feel good about this? You're tough behind your fucking masks and your fatigues and with your weapons, but how do you feel on the inside? This is our fucking community, and we will fight for it if we have to. Move streets! Move streets! Move streets!
It has come to my attention. Thank you to the people who let me know that the person in the video speaking at the protest is not Wyatt Russell. So I retract that part, but I'm going to leave the video up because the message is very, very good and very clear. Whoever that is, thank you so much. You did a great job. And once again, thank you for the people who have corrected the video. Thank you.